y'all, welcome back. In this video, we'll finally be unveiling the long-awaited Bantu Not Out of Bantu Not Outs, as promised 2 videos ago. So be sure to pay close attention because you're not going to want to miss a single second of this one. So, up until now, we have faithfully gone through the long, arduous process of patient blow-drying, careful setting, and now to be followed by intentional unraveling to culminate in a style so glamorous that leaving your house will put you in immediate danger of being scouted by Tyra Banks herself, or even worse, being met with an inappropriate flurry of hands ready to sink into the heavenly texture of your glorious mane. So, a word of advice. Consider wearing a hat or hiring security for the day you decide to don this style and bless the surrounding areas with your presence, or else you may regret it. The world won't know what to do with all the sauce, so be sure to serve it as a nice slow drip for them to avoid sending anyone to heaven prematurely, okay? I think that's fair. Now, in terms of actual technique, there's not really much to say because I know most of us have been watching Bantu Not Out videos on YouTube for the last decade, but I'm going to provide commentary anyways because I think y'all like that. So the first step was to lightly coat my hands with oil, and as mentioned in my last video, it's not to prevent frizz, but to preserve the moisture that's already in my hair. I like to use plain old olive oil. I know y'all peeped the melanin hair care bottle earlier, but for those of you who have watched my old videos, you would know that I like to just use it to store my olive oil. Then I gently unwound the knots. Also, as mentioned in my last video, an unspecified number of the knots were secured with bobby pins, so I first removed those when present and gently pulled the entire knot down the twist, thus causing it to unravel. I also had to be mindful not to snag the ends, which would sometimes catch on the way out. After that, I unravel the twists. And in my case, I noticed that the ends had a tendency to tighten up and knot if I tried to just pull them apart in one go. So I made sure to unwind them by actually untwisting them with my hands instead of just pulling where necessary. By now, the style has started to take shape and we've got luscious, silky soft, and springy curls. Just look at them swang. Next, I added some more oil to my hands and began fluffing. My hair has places where it can separate cleanly and places that will frizz. Once again, for 4C hair, it has nothing to do with whether or not you oiled your fingers beforehand. If anything, which parts frizz versus separate is due to a combination of hair texture and to what degree it's been detangled prior. For 4C girls, our hair never really needs to be in a completely detangled state, and I think a lot of people still don't understand that it's actually detrimental to our hair health to aspire for that. So naturally, I have a ton of sections that lean toward frizzing versus separating, as you'll see here. So for the sake of the health of my hair, I just take it for what it is and proceed to separate the areas that will cleanly come apart. For the remaining frizzy areas, I'll pull them apart about 90% of the way down and leave the ends intact. This technique allows me to still achieve the volume that I want without having to sacrifice my hard-earned curls to the greedy frizz demons. So, I considered further truncating this fluffing footage, but let's be honest. This is the best part of any hair video, as well as the best part when doing your own hair. At least for me. I mean, look at the way I stay fixated on my own reflection. My mirror is in front of me, FYI. Just watching the soft curls gently bounce and fall as you artistically craft them into shape. Addictive, to say the least. So, let's take a little bit more time to watch and appreciate how this artist works her magic to create the captivating piece I'll reveal in just a few more moments. Wasn't that just mesmerizing? Anyways, now that I've completed one half, we're going to use some Dr. Strange magic this time to instantaneously complete the other side and debut the voluptuous final form of a perfect Bantu Not Out. introduce you guys to a couple of my favorite hair accessories by using them to further dress up today's look. As I mentioned in the last video, I made a store to house all of my favorite hair accessories that will be linked in the description box, so be sure to check that out after the video if you're interested in any of them. First up, these bad boys. Gold Africa earrings. They're made out of metal, so they feel very sturdy and have some weight to them. Oh, and also, they reflect the light like nobody's business. Just overall very classy and elegant, but still also fun. I especially love to pair them with one of my Ankara outfits or any clothing from a black-owned business for that matter. But you can also just put them on with casual clothes to more subtly emphasize the fact that you're a melanated goddess walking among mere mortals. You know. Either way, the motherland will be proud. And honestly, they look so good paired with this hairstyle. It's like they were made to be together. Side part, middle part, no part. It's gonna look flawless whichever way you choose to style it. Can you tell I was feeling like Michelle Obama? And the bounce and spring of these curls is just... Okay, hold on. I think that deserves a replay because I'm not confident y'all really experienced that. So here we go again. There we go. And then with the sleek, eye-catching gold just peeking through the pillow-soft curls. Please. The pinnacle of perfection. Yes, my eyes have been blessed. Next up is this statement pin. Of course, it's gold-backed and rhinestone encrusted because honestly, what better way is there to make a statement? For the Lord said, "Do not take your light and hide it under a rock, but let your light shine." So in other words, you better use them rhinestones to reflect every photon of light, sis, and the Lord will be pleased. Amen, amen. And what better way to shine than to add what? A second pin, yes indeed. Can you say showstopper? Head knocker? Heart stopper? Wig robber? Okay, this is getting out of hand, but I'm sure you get the picture. Basically, I was feeling myself like Cleopatra, and now got me looking for someone to feed me grapes while I lay down like this all day. If y'all know anybody, let them know I'm taking applications. And that's it, y'all. Afterward, I went out and slayed Kyoto. Like, there's nothing left to say. So next, I'm going to show you some photos from the shoot and then some photos of what my hair looked like at the end of the day. But now, I've got a little game for you guys. So did the results of this Bantu Not Out leave you team blessed or team stressed? Team blessed are those that uncontrollably let out a cry of something like, "Yes, queen!" Whether from the mouth or from the heart. That left you smiling or feeling like even if you didn't watch another hair video for the rest of the day, you'd still feel holy, chilling in the arms of Christ himself, satisfied. On the other hand, team stressed are those who had an impulsive reaction of awe, characterized by something like a slight drop of the jaw or maybe an unconscious widening of the eyes. And you're left feeling like you're not going to be able to focus on anything important for the rest of the day because your brain will be overwhelmed with thoughts of how to get these results for yourself. Not gonna lie, if my younger self had seen this video, she'd have been 100% team stressed. Just being like, wow, how do I get that? So let me know which side y'all are on by commenting a team blessed or team stressed down below because I'ma tally them up and let you guys know the results later. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. Also, don't forget to check out my online store in the description box to find the accessories I wore in this video, along with some other items. I love you all, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Mata ne! Bye!